Welcome to the series that I'm calling What It's Actually Like Working with a Sleep Consultant, 2-year-old edition. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Mr. G and where he was in his sleep journey prior to us working together, as well as some of the decisions I made when I was putting his plan together that really helped him and his parents in this journey to better sleep. This is part 1 in the series, so I hope you follow along. So let's get started. So let me introduce myself. My name is Mary Lynn. I'm a pediatric sleep consultant, and I work with kiddos ages 3.5 months to 7 years old and their families get some amazing sleep. I am a mama of 2 boys. I'm an Alaskan girl, born and raised. I'm forever claiming both Libra and Scorpio because the cusp does not care about your need for a definitive answer. And we've had 2 orange cats who we love so much that we built their Lego doppelganger. But that's enough about me. Let's learn more about Mr. G. So he's pretty newly turned 2 years old. He's 2 years, 3 months. And approximately 6-ish months ago, he was like the best sleeper ever. He was falling asleep independently, sleeping through the night, all the fun things. And then about 6 months ago, he started needing mom and dad to lay next to his crib in order for him to fall asleep. On a good night, this would take 20, 30 minutes. On a more normal, regular night, it was 45 minutes to an hour or even more, with him playing up to the audience of his parents in the room with him, throwing stuff out of his crib, complaining about them not letting him out of his crib, all of the things. About 2-3 days before we started working together, Mr. G learned how to yeet himself out of his crib. So it meant that we were having to move him to a toddler bed sooner than we would have liked to, but for his own safety, that's what was going to have to happen. The other thing that was happening is he was waking up multiple times in the middle of the night, and usually waking up at that 4 or 5 a.m. hour, ready to start his day. On a good morning, Dad would be able to lay next to the bed and he'd fall back asleep until after 6 a.m., but usually he was starting his day at 5 a.m. Now, when I was creating his sleep plan, I took all of that into consideration. Now that he's going to be moving into a toddler bed, we need to look at his room now as a crib and make adjustments to his sleep space to make sure it's safe for him. We also needed to pick sleep training techniques that work for him being able to get out of his bed. So we put all of that together and I created a sleep plan that worked really, really well for Mr. G and his parents. So keep following along to see how his sleep journey goes over the next 7 days that we're working together.